Hello again guys, and welcome back again for some more Supreme Commander. So we're on to the third mission of Forged Alliance now, called Red Flag. Now, as I remember, this mission, and as you can tell from the little mini-map, is quite naval based, and I believe we have an Aeon ally. As for the specifics of the mission, I'm sure we'll find out as we go in. But without any further ado, I'm going to jump straight in and see how the mission goes. Hopefully the answer is smoothly, but I guess hopefully not too smoothly. It's a bit boring if everything goes off without a hitch at all. Ah, so we're fighting Seraphim this time. I'd kind of forgotten that part.
Colonel, before we can launch our primary offensive, we must destroy a
Well, that is indeed fine. Nothing wrong with a bit of Seraphim combat. We've not really encountered them much in the campaign so far, other than seeing the ACU at the end of the last mission. And I'm playing as UEF again, of course, because like I said, I'm going to play through the entire campaign as the UEF. Okay, let's see. This is clearly not a land map, so I'm going to start off with an air factory this time. Some engineers. And then I'm going to move my commander down here and grab some mass, I think. Do need some anti-air by the looks of it, and probably need some navy up pretty quickly as well. I'll probably get a shipyard over here or something. Maybe up here, I don't know. We'll figure it out. These engineers, as soon as they come out, are going to start building the hydro here. It's going to be a bunch of wasted mass though. You know what, actually maybe I should throw some power down first, because there's a bunch of reclaim here. Really? You're gonna throw a bomber at me, like, the moment I've built a factory? Wow, that's just rude. Thankfully my ally, is my ally gonna die immediately? That is a lot of frigates, jeez. Does he have any, like, point defense? Actually, I think it's a she, isn't it? It's a riser, right? Yeah, okay. Does she have any point defense? Not really. Boats are on the wrong side of the island. Okay, let's get this produced. When you've done that, you can go grab some mass extractors. You help build that, you can get that. And then I want you to come in the water and, you know what, sure, let's just replace these two factories, why not? We should get plenty of mass for building these via the reclaim. In fact, we're again overflowing some mass, but I can't really do too much about that.
Damn it, we're getting some weird readings from the Seraphim naval base. They're using some sort of jamming.
It is blue skies crystals.
There's a lot of frigates that they're sending at blue here. I hope they can hold on until I actually get a naval presence. I guess we'll go straight for some mech upgrades to try and burn some resources at least.
Colonel, we got a new naval schematic for you. It's called the
Oh, the Bulwark. Bulwark's awesome. So the Bulwark is a T2 naval ship for UEF that has like a shield, which is pretty sweet. You might want to be careful running your commander out there. I know it's a shielded comm, but even so, that's a lot of frigates. Yeah, maybe bombers aren't going to be all that helpful. Yeah, I went from having overflowing mass to suddenly having a deficit. Well, I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. Again, I'm really hoping my ally can dig themselves out of this situation, because it's kind of nice having them as a buffer. And losing my ally in the last game was a bit disappointing. Okay, let's see if we can't at least throw this bomber away trying to help. That did very little. Oh well. You know, I'm going to try and get a T2 factory up quickly, because then I can get torp bombers, which will be immensely useful on this mission by the looks of it. So those jammers really make things rather messy to look at. Luckily these T2 gunships are doing a good job of taking out the frigates that are assaulting my allies' base, and is allowing them to rebuild. It's nice. Okay, if the commander can come back here now, grab some reclaim on the way. Actually, you know what? We have plenty of reclaim. We need 2 engineering power. You know what? Might as well just do that. So. Safer technically in the water, I think. Possibly.
You really think once this is over, the Aeon and Cybern are going to join hands and let us live in peace? We have to be ready for anything, even if it means kicking off another war. Fletcher out.
Well, Fletcher is, you know, warmongering apparently. Okay, let's get these guys back here. Let's reclaim a bit of power out of these trees on the way, shall we? Okay, that's about as much power as we're going to get. I mean, I'm upgrading 2 factories at the same time. It's probably kind of my own fault that this is struggling a bit. But my ally's getting rebuilt. I kind of wish that they'd let me have some of their enormous amount of power. That'd be quite nice. Oh, we've got a bunch of cruisers. Oh, and a battleship. Okay. Maybe building a bunch of frigates isn't really worth the investment if they've got battleships. I'll build one more just because it's part way done, and then I think we're going to move on to the next tier. $129, 27, 14. I guess most of the energy being used is from the commander, so I can't really do much about that. Yeah, because each one of these engineers is using like 100 power. That's pretty intense. I'll at least save a bit when my air factory techs up. But does my ally have battleships? I don't think they do. This could be a problem. I'm nowhere near having them. Jeez, I've not even got a Tech 2 Navy yet. A couple of bulwarks when I do. Some shield ships should be quite nice. Yeah, I've kind of messed up my economy here, haven't I? Oh well, nothing new there, right? But I think we'll be okay. The Forged Alliance missions don't seem to be quite so aggressive as the base Supreme Commander ones, for just being like, oh, and suddenly here's 200 bombers or something obnoxious like that. So I think I'll probably manage. We're getting there. I mean, to that, I can probably just speed this up a little bit. No one really wants to sit and watch my commander slowly upgrade. There we go. We'll get back to normal speed now. And then we can continue power stalling by building a power generator. Throw one more of those now. Not that's going to make a dramatic difference, but, you know, an extra 20 power income and also a little bit off of that. Okay, let's get these queued up. I'm going to cap that and then start working on these. There we go. And I probably want a couple of Tech 2 gens, I suppose. Something like that. Fine, how are we doing on Navy? Well, my ally seems to have stabilised. They're just getting bombarded by the battleship, but not much can do about that. I mean, my Navy consists of 2 frigates. It's not exactly going to hold off the enemy battleship, is it? But I think we'll be doing a lot better when we get this power generator up, because my commander will immediately start reclaiming this before building the next P-gen, so we should have some mass as well. Maybe I'll grab some of it now. There we go. Grab a bit of it to throw into that power generator. Get that one finished off. Help out with the storage. There we go. This is more like it.
You're going to die here, Burke. And then I shall deal with your so-called loyalists.
Okay, and that... I can't really afford too much at the moment.
You, Kale. Turn their back on your hatred and lies. It is only a matter of time now.
I'd like to get some torp bombers out, just to sort of help defend, but there's cruisers up there as well, so I can't even get the battleship even I had one. Let's throw a scout up there and see if we can't spot anything. I know I got shot down almost immediately by cruiser fire, but I just want to see if I can get anything on radar. Can I reclaim it? No. I'm going to get my commander to grab some of the reclaim around here. Okay. Got that little bit of reclaim. Keep things moving along. There we go. Actually balanced out pretty well. Bulwarks being built. Let's push a support factory up in the Navy. Commander's going to keep grabbing reclaim. I think we can probably grab all of this now without overflowing it. Bulwarks on the go. Can't quite afford to get the torp bombers on the go yet, I think. Bunch of gunships. Oh, there's cruisers around again, so not sure how well that's actually going to work out for them. Probably a good idea to have at least one shield here just to stop them from bombing my main factory. then a spare power plant. And I think then we can work around this area. It's nice and flat other than the back, so we should be good. Got you upgrading. Oh, we've got one bulwark out already. That's nice. I'm not sure what the best way to breach this is. It's kind of just a lot of mixed stuff. Probably need to get up to T3 Navy myself, I guess. So let's try and do that after we've got the couple of bulwarks out. Then we'll get one nuke sub and I don't know, 5 battleships. And then when this gets up, I want it to loot produce. A bunch of cruisers and a couple of battle destroyers and bulwarks. Should be decent. Now they got that. You know what, when that's up, I think I'm going to reclaim these T1P gens. There we go. Grab some reclaiming my commander. Move the bulwarks up just because they can help cover my ally if nothing else. It's actually faster. The frigates are the bulwarks. Bulwarks are 5 speed. Frigates are 6. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't slowing my shields down by having them in formation. Possible I'd like to come in and give the destroyers a little bit of cover whilst they fight this battleship. There we go. Might as well have a frigate shoot it. They don't do a lot of damage, but a bit of damage is more than none. Oh, and it's quite low as well, so it might help out. We might manage to sink that battleship. Ooh, and there's a lot of mass up here. So let's go something like this and send out a few little Tech 1 engineers. Because some reclaim would be delightful. Cool. And you've nearly finished grabbing that. Speaking of reclaim, you can come back in here and get a Tech 3 upgrade. How are we going on here? Moving along nicely. Cool. Sneaky torp bombers? Okay, that's not really a problem. I mean, I guess they could bomb my factories, which would be a bit annoying, but for the most part, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll get those guys to attack move over to here, so they'll get the reclaim on the way, and then they can help out again, because there's no point in assisting right now if we don't have any actual mass to use. Now, I do know there's a bunch of mass on this side of my island as well to grab. Okay. I think we're doing... Oh, what's going on here? It's no good. I got distracted. Lost my bulwarks and one of my frigates. Oh well. Hopefully that's just torp bombers again. If it's like gunships, it's going to be a bit annoying. We shall find out shortly. And, attack bombers, a bit annoying, but not too bad. My ally has ASF nearby, so, yeah. Might kill some of my mexes or something, but it's not the end of the world. 10 HP. That's what you call cutting things close. You know what? Let's get these engineers just to do a bunch more reclaiming before they do any sort of assisting, because honestly I need... Oh, now it's gunships. Okay, that's a bit more problematic. I'm really relying on my ally far too much here for everything. I mean, ASF are great and all, but I'm going to lose all my engineers. Yeah, definitely going to need to get some like SAMs around this mechs or something just to stop them from coming in that way. Oh, did I lose my other boats as well? Well, that is a bit of a shame. At least I've got some engineers over here doing some reclaiming. Get some extra T2 build power out to assist this guy. Sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, this is a pretty slow start to a mission, really. I don't know if that's just because I don't know how to eco very well, but fairly laid back beginning. I don't know if I need nuke defense on this map, but yeah, it's always a good idea to have a nuke defense, right?
We must destroy the naval base. Every moment we tarry places the princess in greater danger.
I completely agree with you, but I mean, you started off with a tier 3 base. I started off with a commander at Tech 1. I kind of need a bit longer to get things going than you do. Okay, that's going up. We've nearly got the nuke, so that'll be pretty sweet as well because it has the missiles. So if I park it like here or here, somewhere that's relatively safe, it can just pop off some missiles. I think it'll range up to about that. These guys are still having fun. It's taking a long time to upgrade my commander. I always forget how long the tier 3 upgrade takes if you don't have assistance. 3 minutes 20 is a pretty slow pace. Let's get some shields up there. Some flak as well. And then the storages. There we go, that should be fine. Oh, you attack, really? Gonna assault my position? I mean, I should... Ah, there we go. So, let's see, if we get him in here, can I afford to... Oh, no, I definitely cannot afford to do that. I'm not going to be putting any nukes anytime soon. That was a bit expensive. I mean, I'm already struggling in a number of ways on mass. Oh, my commander is, however, finished with his upgrade, which is quite delightful. And I think some more T2 shields may be in order. There we go. Just so that they can't pick off my extractors. But I'm also thinking that I still need more of these. Oh, I forgot my factory's upgrading. Oh well. When it's finished upgrading, it can send out some engineers to grab some more reclaim for me. Okay, we get a couple of shields over here, which I'm not sure if it'll be in time. Let's move the boats over so the cruiser's in range. Come on, you can take them down. Sweet. Got them all. Oh, did we lose the shield there? Oh, I'm power stalling. That would explain it. Just disable some shields to solve our power problems. How was that not? Oh, I always forget that the T2 destroyers from Seraphim almost sound a bit like a Colossus beam. Or maybe I just have terrible hearing and don't understand what Colossuses sound like. Certainly a possibility. Maybe a probability. I think we're going to need a T3 gen if I'm trying to run this many T2 shields. But we are getting flak up here, which is nice. Should allow us to take the boats back over. I might need to move my navy up soon. Sadly, the sub can't quite reach the island. Maybe I'll chance it and move the submarine out enough to take out these stupid jamming things so that I can actually see what's going on. Okay, 2 cruisers, a destroyer and a shield boat. Let's get that moved up. You know, I think I might go for an even mix of cruisers, shields, and then just a small amount of destroyers for the torps. But do they have any missile defense on their boats? I don't know if they do. I'm not seeing any at the moment. Oh, Tech 3 sub-hunters, that's a bit of an issue. Actually, that's really an issue. I don't want my nuke sub dying. So, will this missile make it through? Wait, what? What kind of magic is that? Luckily, these destroyers are really, really bad at shooting over obstacles. I guess that works out. Okay. What are we doing? We lost all those reclaiming engineers, that kind of sucks, but it's fine, we are getting some more. Okay, let's send you back out again. Can I hit these with the cruiser missiles or not? We'll find out shortly. No, I mean, I can't actually see how much health it has, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens, but... Nope. Apparently it works. Cool. It's kind of cheesy, but hey, if it solves my problem, I'll go with it. Oh, and the battleship rolls off the line just in time. Although I'm not sure what's going on here. Darn it, did I lose yeah, lost a cruiser. That sucks. Although we managed to take out one of the little jamming-y things, but this one's got a shield by it, which makes things a little trickier. But we do also nearly have up the reactor here. Yes, perfect. Now we can get all my shields back online. And no, we still cannot afford to build a nuke out of a nuke sub. And my battleship is apparently super glued to my factory. Oh, there we go. Freedom has been found. I'm going to replace this one with another Tech 3 gen. And I'll probably do the same up here afterwards as well. And then I think I'm going to stick a anti-nuke here, just so it covers the main part of my base, and then I'll be pretty happy on my defences. And we can start properly ramping up our army production. Oh, that reminds me. T2 engineers, you might as well get back down here. Oh, actually, never mind. T2 engineers, can you go do that and then come down here? Because there is a bunch of reclaim. And I would like to have it. Hello? Do you want to actually reclaim stuff? Yeah, definitely more shielding going on in there. Hopefully that's not going for... No, it's not. Okay. So I've got some torps of a single attack sub. Not the end of the world, but okay. Okay. I think 30 T3 gens will certainly do for the time being. That's slightly annoying. The destroyer would be so kind as to come back and get rid of that. For a Tech 1 sub, it's doing a surprisingly large amount of damage to my factory. I do not approve. If you guys could go this way to where there's like actually a lot of reclaim, that'd be really handy. Oh, I need a sonar. That would probably be pretty darn useful. I assume my ally probably has a sonar somewhere. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, that might be a problem for us. We don't have any sonar coverage. No wonder boats keep, like, appearing here. Seems like my nuke sub does not have enough firepower on its own to break through that. So these are really clunky at coming out of factories. Not exactly sure what they're doing with the little dance there, but fair enough. It's kind of impressive how dumb the engineer's pathfinding is at times. And I really need to ramp my eco because it's not really working out for me at the moment. Okay, let's see if having this little sonar helps out. Should hopefully solve some of my problems. Reclaim going. You guys, factory, what can we do? Let's grab 5 Tech 3 engineers. Gonna build some Razcoms and stuff as well. And I think we're just gonna sit at +2 because this is proving to be a pretty slow paced mission, or just me being really slow at the game, but either way. I don't want it to be too boring for anyone that's watching, and also I know that people often don't like watching things later on if they're like 6 hours long, so... And we're going to go around and try and get all of our mass extractors up to Tech 3, which will give us tremendously more income. Yeah, this is just not cracking that. Fine. In the meantime, just take out some random things that you can actually kill. Move the Navy up. And let's see if we can't push up. We might be able to even just break this island with the battleships at this point. It's a very strange formation, but okay. We might be stalling mass a tiny little bit. Yeah, just a smidge. Just like, you know, I don't know, 3 times our income or something. Well, we're spending 3 times our income, I guess. We're stalling for 2 times our income. Oh, my nuke sub has taken some damage. Let's treat it back here for now. So get some repairs. Get the battleships to take out that stupid little crystal so we can get a clearer picture of what's going on. Oh, I didn't really expect Navy over here. Get some torp bombers, I guess. get the repairs on the strat sub. And then we're going to definitely need to come over here and get some repairs going down. Language not recognised. Well, that's not very useful, is it? Don't kill him, X. Killing stuff around is one thing. Killing him X itself is just mean. Ah, cool. Shield came back up. I think it'll be fine now then. Yeah, definitely need to get over here and do some repairs. Let's see, first things first, you're going to repair that. Then these. What can we do about them coming off the shore? Because I don't have enough range on the point defense. I guess I could build some artillery. Oh, I can build Ravagers, can't I? Aha, perfect. There we go. We'll put some Ravagers down the side to cover from naval attacks. Okay, let's get the boats moved up a bit. I definitely need more shield boats as well. And we're only getting 3 in this grouping, which isn't really feeling like enough. Can't take out this weird little crystal thing. There we go. And we have finished with all that annoying jamming. I can go around the right side of the island because the map's clearly going to expand this way, so I want the navy over here. Or just the positions that come out from. Take a chance with the nuke subs, bring them up to here so they have some more range to shoot things. Tech for engineers still happily repairing. Are you guys upgrading this? Apparently so. Sure, why not? It's nearly done anyway, might as well let it finish. Yeah, and our first little support commander's out. Probably going to get an Atlantis after this, I think. Stick over here. You know, I think I'll just go for 3 Ravagers. It's probably enough. Down to 1 destroyer. Yeah, I think I just need more naval factories in general, don't I? Although this will get a lot faster now because I've upgraded the factory, so the boat should roll out quicker. Okay, but what are you doing up there? Jeez. try and keep a semblance of a formation, that'd be nice. Cool. Now I can get rid of these stupid cruisers. Oh, darn it, really? Tech 1 submarines killing my nuke subs? That is embarrassing. And those are really expensive as well. That's like 18,000 mass I just lost. Oh, jeez. Oh, I knew it was risky sending them up there, but even so, that was a bit rough. Oh, sweet. Broadsword production, because broadswords are great. Oh, I never actually got around to building my nuke defense. I should really get that now. I think this shield at least needs to be tier 3 because it's covering the main part of the base. We should probably get another bunch of torp bombers. And we can set the patrol bar. Move the sonar up as well. Definitely lacking in torp defense though. We need more destroyers. Okay. Okay, destroyer, can you come back here and get rid of these stupid little things? Oh, this is pretty slow going. And more subs. Okay, yeah, definitely need more destroyers. Just grab 5 of them right off the bat. Nuke defense is up and loading. Atlantis is going. We've got some reclaim coming in. Okay, I think we're in a decent place now. Just need more destroyers because currently I have 1 destroyer running around fighting Tech 1 subs, which is a bit inconvenient. Okay, you're going. I think maybe. Oh, wait, no. Okay, let's get a group of defense going. 25 ASF and some scouts. Should be fine. These dudes are still reclaiming, so that's good. Don't know why the gunships don't just go kill the cruiser on 280 health, but okay. And I would like to I don't know if I want any more nukes. Hold on. You go battleship. Just get one of each. And then these can just assist that and do whatever you want. Cool. That'll do just fine. And you're going to rally to here because I think this should be enough navy to break this base. Just need to actually get the destroyers up to the grouping so that they can join in. How many shields do I have here? 9. A couple of them are back here, so. But yeah, I think the 5 battleships should be able to break this area and then we can move on to the next section. I think we're going to grab a nuke just in case we need one. Where to build a nuke launcher? I am not sure. Yeah, it'd be nice to wrap it in power if I did build one. So, what? 1, 2, 2, 3. Ah. So you get one here mostly wrapped in power. Sure, why not? Let's do that. And is the anti-nuke loaded? Yes, it's loaded once. Ally doesn't tend to throw like loads of nukes at you at once, so it's probably fine. Okay, hopefully the destroyers can kill the sub-hunters, just due to the shielding and stuff. Because I really don't like having to ground target things, it's a bit of a pain. Okay, and we've got some more boats on the go out. Air patrol is expanding. Okey-dokey. And I don't know if it's worth having a fat boy and run him across the ocean. Probably not, considering I'm now out of resources, but you know. Oh, and I'm going to do some air staging, aren't I? You know, maybe I'll have my air staging up here. Yeah, let's grab the Tech 2 engineers. Get them to go build me some air staging. Like so. How are you guys doing? We're going to lose a bunch of them. It's suboptimal, but we'll have to work with it. And how are we doing up here? Let's push in further, get the destroyers in range if we can. Good job the shields on these things are like ridiculously large. Admittedly, even then they don't perfectly cover the front here. What was the other formation option? It's probably not going to be great, is it? Nah, it's a bit too... Let's test it and see how it works out. They can have fun moving around. This is going to be a very non-battleship heavy grouping, isn't it? Let's put one more battleship into the mixture. There we go, something like that. We're still putting those. Going on. Staging is up. Can you take out the point defense that's shooting? Cool. Let's just push right down the throat and take everything out. And then you guys are still doing fine here. You're still doing that. Fat boy, when you're done, you can have a long journey over here somewhere, so you might as well just start walking or crawling or whatever you're technically doing. Okay, there we go. This has been a fairly slow-paced mission so far, so I hope that anyone watching doesn't mind that too much, but sometimes that's just how it is with these missions. Or sometimes that's how it is with me in these missions. Okay, that's that taken out. Let's get this grouping over here.
Got 2 enemy bases operating in your area. The one to the southeast is pretty standard fare. The one to the northeast is...
Commanders, I'm detecting some extremely alarming readings from the Seraphim base to your northeast. It's amassing a fleet of strange units.
Oh, wasses.
And their size suggests that they are capable of inflicting terrible damage.
Kind of forgot about this part of the mission, actually.
I got confirmation on Burke's intel. The Seraphim are building several experimental class bombers, the same kind that blew the hell out of the Earth. If they take off, Princess Burke is in big trouble. Either destroy the bombers or the engineers constructing them. No matter what, they can't be allowed to get in the air.
Fat boy's going over there. This patrol is getting adjusted a bit.
Areas you have already attacked. Any remaining enemy units or structures be destroyed. Rise out.
And this grouping is going here. Okay, you know what, guys, can you just all come here and then go there? Micromanage stupid boats. Oh, I forgot I have torps. Probably go claim some of these, to be honest. Let's make that the job for Tech 2 engineers, shall we? Fat boy's just like, hey guys, I'm coming for a visit. He's a fatty on a mission.
intel on the Seraphim. It's mainly using subs and AA for defense. It's gonna be a pain to get in there. Wait a second. Another new unit coming online. A T2 torpedo boat. It's got an anti-torpedo
forgot about this.
charge on it,
Okay,
too,
now we can
so
stop
it should be
producing
able to counter
destroyers
subs
and get some of these
HQ out.
instead. Coopers. And also,
I've been waiting a long time for this day, Burke. Your death will mark the closing chapter of a plan I hatched years ago.
you know, send out Tector engineers to reclaim. Why not?
Your only plan is to sow death and destruction. You were always too foolish to look beyond your own pet desires.
How are we doing? Okay, this grouping is fine.
This is all
This one is getting there slowly.
Markson was working
And
alone.
Fat Boy is doing Fat Boy things.
Oh, no. I was behind all.
Okay, trundling along, killing everything in his way.
The Order has always wielded the true power.
The Lawassas could be oh, that's what I need to do. I need to
Some
get...
keep the shattering classes in line.
Oh, hold on, you're busy. Built some scouts, didn't I? Grab a scout. See if we can't sneak around the bottom and then figure out what's going on up here.
You will die of human stacked up. No one will remember you. No one will call out your name.
And you can try and go across the top and do the same.
Commander, I have a quantum optics device that will counter the crystals and reveal an area. Because of its energy consumption, I can only use it every 2
Oh,
minutes.
cool. I get free intel. That actually sounds pretty useful.
Cut through the jam. Click on the command signal button and then click on the area you want to see. Or refresh the button as it becomes available. HQ out.
Okay, so let's get a looky here. Just some shipyards. And the spy plane should hopefully figure out what's on the base.
The bombers get in the air. Burke is finished. Destroy them while they're still on the ground. HQ
Okay,
out.
they're still not that far along, so we should be fine for now. What is going on here? A lot of destroyers, surely they should be able to kill these frigates. Weird mumbo jumbo language. Commander, I want to put a teleporter on him, but that'll super power storm me, so. Let's throw down some more power first. This will be handy if I decide to build a bigger air grid as well, so. Yeah, there we go. Keep him busy, we've got the mass for it anyway, so it's not a problem. These guys come around the top, I think.
I'm hearing all kinds of crazy stuff on this end current. None of it is good. Aeon Civil War? What do they think they're kidding? Those freaks will kill all of us if given the chance. This is all going to get really ugly. You just watch. Fletcher out.
Oh, we're getting some Coopers out now. Cool stuff. You guys are going to play power up. Aha. You guys, I want you all to get the engineering upgrade. There's more build power. Wow, this is a big map. I mean, that's the range of a Duke. And it's going to expand over here as well, so... I assume Maver can shoot the whole map because I think it has basically limited range. Oh, my fat boy died though. I wasn't paying attention. How are we doing up here? Oh, more subs, but the destroyers are getting in range now, so we should deal with that. This group not having any Coopers might be a bit of an issue. Let's add one more Cooper into the mix. It's doing fine here. Oh, so I'm playing a +2, but honestly, +2 feels pretty good to me. So I think we're going to stick to it for now. Get all these shields upgraded because we might as well, we have the resources. You guys can build me a new fat boy. Stop wasting all my mass.
We must destroy those bombers.
Oh, yeah, I do kind of need to destroy those down. Which means I need a few new scouts. And you, Mr. Fat Boy, need to get moving again. Oh, also I have no power storage, do I? Actually, these guys count as power storage to an extent, so that's not so bad. Okay, you know what, whilst I don't know what I'm doing with you, you can do that. Since I have a nuke, let's see. Oh, no, it's got a bunch of nuke defense. Well, we can probably nuke this area. Torque boats, do you want to go actually take care of the submarine? Thank you. Well, that nuke definitely landed. I'll bring my navy around here, try and take it out from the top, and go swing this navy up around the bottom. So these guys want to come up to like, let's go to there for now. Fat boy is making a little journey still. Commander, if you can get a teleporter... No, you can't. Oh, well, you can, but not without super hard power stalling. Which we can't really afford, because then it kills all the shields on our boats. Battleship, are you stuck? Come on, move. Move, move, move. Problem solved. Over here. I just like having teleporting in the commander, it makes him feel safer. Don't really need them around anymore because, well, we've got quite a lot of build power here anyway. I think one shield here should cover the base nicely. Okie dokie. And then I think we're going to fill in these two, which will give us a nice 5 air factories there if we want to do anything silly. This is a lot of subs. I need 5 destroyers to try and fight them.
Those bombers are about halfway done. Destroy them. HQ.
I mean, if we're only halfway done, I'm feeling pretty chill. Am I going to come in cruiser here? Oh, we're good. Okay, let's keep this grouping moving up. Fat Boy can go sweep this island and make sure it's clear. I have way too many resources. Not the worst complaint ever, but
That's one bomber down. HQ out.
I guess these guys are taking care of business.
Scratch another bomber. HQ.
Okay, can you guys get rid of these stupid little jamming things? Wait, what's this? Oh, I didn't realise I had a GCA can move around. You can join Fat Blood. And I'd like to know, sir. Another jamming crystal. So many jamming crystals. Which are surprisingly tanky. Oh, and up. Wait, are they building jamming crystals? I thought they were supposed to be like naturally occurring or something. Okay, are we done with jamming yet? I know there's still a couple down here, but... There we go. Much better. No Fat Boy's here. Where's the GC? Well, you still got a long walk ahead of you, Mr. Colossus. Kind of funny how his eye just sticks out the top. He's so tall.
Finish that bomber. HQ out.
I assume there's still some stuff over there. I just haven't seen it. You guys. Keep them busy.
There goes another bomber. HQ out.
How many bombers do they plan on throwing at me? Like 6, 7 bombers? It's kind of a silly amount of experimental bombers. I'm going to assume this little bomber left. Yeah.
That's the last of the Seraphim bombers. HQ out.
Okay, so I expect another map expansion. Here we go.
To your east is the Princess's base of operations. Her palace must survive, no matter the cost. As you can see, her base has some decent defenses, but they won't survive long against a full-blown assault.
Okay, and now we have to defend her from an oncoming wave of enemy units.
From launching a ground attack, I'd recommend reinforcing it. Get to it, Commander. You've got a princess to rescue.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to teleport my commander up there.
Locking in on the 2 Seraphim commanders in the area. One is to the west of the princess, and one is directly to her north.
And I'm going to throw a nuke at this.
I have ordered my forces to deal with any enemies that remain in your operational area. Ryza out.
We're sending over the schematic for the Nebula. It's a battlecruiser designed for ship-to-ship combat. It packs a lot of firepower, so put it to good use. HQ out.
Wait, they gave me the schematics for a battle cruiser, but I already have a battleship. It's a bit of a weird choice, but sure.
Commander, several of my generators have been destroyed, and I need to conserve my remaining energy.
They're trying to sneak these around the back and get them on land over here. Wait, is this an
Must
enemy?
find some other way to counter the crystal jamming.
It's one of those stupid crystals. Okay, let's reinforce this position, shall we? There we go. We'll make sure that they can't breach all the way into my allies' base. With a bunch of Ravagers and that kind of stuff. Come on. Move. Pathfinding is always a bit weird in this game, isn't it? No, you're actually underwater now. That's handy. Jamming crystals are just really annoying. Yeah, language not recognised. Sniper bots. Yeah, which could be a problem. I think sniper bots do outrange Ravagers. Although I think we've got enough shielding here to handle at least a few snipers. And also they have to break through a couple more lines of defence yet. Weirdly enough, this actually, other than being less shielded, actually has more point defence than this line does. Well, until I started reinforcing this line, of course. There's a lot of Type 2 missiles though, we might need to get some bullet scrolls down. There we go. This can carry 2 Tech 3? Oh, 3 Tech 3s.
The Seraphim are hitting me from all
We've
directions.
got
I fear that my
25, was
defenses
it?
will not hold.
3 and 25 is... this shouldn't be complicated.
The Western Seraphim has lost much
5?
of his
No,
infrastructure.
5 wouldn't work.
Do
3
not
5s
give
is
him time
15.
to recover.
Right. Wow, my brain is not working at the moment, which means it'd be 10 9. Sure, that sounds about right. I'm going to try and get them across the bottom, although...
The Western Seraphim cannot sustain many more losses. Keep up your attacks.
Well, that's less than ideal. Right. Random fly apparently got into my room and was buzzing around my ear, made me jump. Okay, how are we doing on defences? We've got all the Ravagers up, that's good. Just in time too, they're starting to push pretty hard. Well, I think Navy's probably just going to win this for me. Well, saying that, I don't think I really need any more Navy. This has got a bad hand. Wait, 8? I've probably got 9.
Strategic launch detected.
I was kind of hoping they'd all get on the transports at the same time, but... Oh, Fat Boy is dead, but the GC made it. You can go stand on top of the princess's castle and keep her safe or something, I don't know. This really didn't work out how I was trying to make it go, but it's fine. Let's grab these, fly up and start. Wait, does he not have any new defense? What's going on? And I think we've got some flak on the sides in case they send gunships. I think that will be a pretty solid defensive line. I think unless they send a chicken at us, I don't think that's going to have a problem. And even better, 10 Ravagers should do some serious damage to a chicken, and we've got the GC behind that we can throw out to. Ooh, hello.
The gloves are really coming off, Commander. The Seraphim are attacking Burke with everything they've got. Protect her. HQ out.
Let me do some... Oh, is that mobile artillery? Well, that makes things more complicated.
Damn, that slippery bastard gated out of here.
It is no matter. We shall defeat that Seraphim commander another day.
Commander, the Seraphim commander
is that
from Burke's
everyone?
Rest pulled the plug and gated out. Looks like his base is shutting down, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. HQ out.
We've got a scarf up here. So... I'm really not seeing a nuke defense. That seems like a bit of an oversight in your base design, man. Let's test. Can I blow up half your base? Do you mind? Oh, hold on a second. There should be another transport with only 2 in, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 7... Oh, hello. Completely empty transport. Well, you get one to yourself. Okay. Now if we can please move out. Oh, all the drones are trying to catch up to them. You know what, if you finish that, just get me a bunch of power storage, because I can't think of anything else for these guys to do. And then just stroll, whatever. Grab some adjacency bonus for the artilleries. And we're good to go. Okay, I think this is a pretty solidly fortified base. Even if we don't count the fact I just dropped in like enough commander to be a pretty sizable force on their own. Let's see if everyone's actually on the move now. No, you are stupid still. Come on. Transport's out of the way. Okay, and then I think we're gonna build ourselves a fat boy here. So I think Commander, come here. Build us a fat boy. We'll get you to walk up to here, Mr. GC, so that you're ready to defend if necessary. Which, hopefully at this point, really shouldn't be necessary, but we'll see. Oops, no, I didn't need to do that. Okay, so we're gathering all the navy together. These guys have stopped. Okay, the second nuke didn't land, so he's got a nuke defense somewhere. I just missed it. I'm really bad at spotting things based on the icons. Where are we? Ah, there's two nuke defense in the middle. See, I found that the nuke defense and the attack defense look very similar on the icons to me, if not like identical. Maybe I'm just a bit blind. I mean, I don't wear my glasses when I'm on the computer, so it could be that. See if we can edge nuke it. And I think we're pretty secure at this point. Don't know why these guys are coming over here to do this before this has been done, but we'll let them do it. It's not like we're lacking in resources anyway. I like how our ally is still doing stuff and helping out. I don't think she's in terrible danger. I kind of feel like I've pretty much secured the area. I mean, the fat boy's probably going to die, but I can just build more. Pretty fast. Also, you know, she's got a fleet of gunships to protect her. Just want to get rid of a stupid little jamming crystal because they annoy me. I like how my ally just has no idea what to do now. Maybe that'll help. Maybe they're all congregating here because they thought they could see things on the map, which didn't actually exist. But yeah, it turns out one fat boy, definitely not enough. How about two fat boys? If not two, then we will try three. That nuke didn't land either. Oh, here. Should really just check what the range is. Nah, it's not going to land, is it? Oh well. Why did I get stuck like this? Like, what is this about? Come on. Move. Go on, what is my total navy? That is 25 battleships. That is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy trying to fight this in a naval engagement. It's kind of stupid. Oh, fat boys are... Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise they would go out and rebuild the defences if you let them. Interestingly, they're building artillery here. I don't even actually remember if they had that before. Well, that's one way of burning through my energy capacity. Jeez. After I built up his storage as well. Excuse me. This is a weird formation. Doesn't matter which way I do it, it wants to be really long and really... I mean, it's just because it's so many battleships, isn't it? Well, let's just go like... this, I guess. Sure. You guys have fun with that. Weird formation. Well, it seems like 2 fat boys may in fact have been the answer. Where 1 has failed, 2 may succeed. 3 might be a bit excessive. Not even rebutting up here. Okay. I'd love to get bubble shields on all these as well, just because it'd be amusing how strong they'd be. Probably can't afford to do this, can I? Oh no, I can. Shame about the drones all dying. Okay, no, they can do their own thing. Ah, we've got gunship support as well. Not to mention the ridiculousness that is this navy. Shame about the fact that, you know, all the shields are in the back. Does that make sense? Some of the formations are really weird. I still don't like how it often just goes, oh, you have shield units, just throw them at the back of your formation. It's like, well, it's not a very useful place for them to be, is it? You guys dock and then come up here and see if we can't get some scouting on the go. Means gunships could cause a problem now. Or maybe not. They just completely ignored it and flew straight over. I guess that's one way of not having to worry. Come on, guys. I'm sure you can do it. Let's speed you up a bit. Can you get into position before these guys destroy literally everything? Because currently these guys are having pretty much a field day and just waltzing in. We're sort of getting there. This is kind of formation-ish. I'm honestly surprised the commander hasn't started attacking these. Oh, I'm slightly power stalling now. Just a tiny bit, you know. Just 20,000 power. Nothing to worry about. Well, turns out 2 fat boys was not the answer. Luckily, we have the next best solution. 3 fat boys. I mean, we have a lot of power. Like, that's 12 T3 power generators, and we're still completely crippling it. Oh, did I lose my sonar? That's a bit sad. mean, that's just an unpleasant amount of battleships to have off your shore. Purely for my amusement, I'm going to stop them from firing for a moment, let them get all loaded, and then tell them to do whatever they want all at the same time. Oh, wait, do you not have anti-nuke loaded? Oh, for a minute I thought I wasn't going to get to see what happens. Okay, is everyone loaded up? Get into a decent position, shall we? I mean, it wasn't quite perfect because I forgot to pre-target them, but it's pretty good at getting a full-on volley, especially from the cruisers. I'm still power stalling, because that is my life. He's weakening? I mean, I should hope so. If he can withstand that many battleships off his coast, then I'm just going to give up. He can have the universe. It's his. Oh, I like how my allies managed to get a couple of tanks over here. Like, how long did it take him to drive the tanks that far? Just really trying to do something about this whole power stalling situation. Will I stop power stalling if I stop assisting? No. Nearly, but not quite. I say nearly, I'm still 5,000 power stalling, but, you know, relatively nearly. No, I didn't really help either. Yeah, I'm just power stalling. This is just my life. I mean, at least these guys are trying to get me some extra power from trees. It's a pretty minor thing to do at this point, but I appreciate the gesture.
Hurry, Commander.
I'm amazed that I haven't killed him yet.
The north is almost defeated.
We're about to have a lot of bubble comms. Yeah, there's pretty much no way you break this. Like, each one of these has 52,000 shielding, and the commander's 36,000 as well. It's interesting that the support comms actually are better than the main commander for this kind of thing. You'd think he'd have a stronger shield, but I suppose not. Protective of the palace. I'm actually quite curious how strong this weird giant dome that appears to be coming from the palace is. Also, I'm completely astounded that these battleships have not managed to kill that commander yet. I mean, there's pretty much nothing else in range for them even to shoot at. They've just stopped shooting? Hello? For some reason no one wants to kill the commander. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Oh, the fat boys seem to disagree with the battleships. Apparently the commander is indeed a fat target. And I suspect that 3 fat boys are probably going to solve the target problem pretty fast. Yeah, that went about how I expected.
North has been defeated. Well done, Commander.
Okay, and that was the second mission, where I built far too much navy. Sorry, not the second mission. That was the
I
third
must
mission where I
admit
fought
I
too much
feared for
Navy.
my life when the Seraphim landed.
So that was pretty fun.
Maniacal in their desire.
It was a little bit
But I
easy,
now
I'd probably
understand
say.
why they are to be defeated. I
Probably
will
my own fault
never
for
fall
overbuilding
down
again, but
confident.
it's kind of weird in Supreme Commander Forged Alliance missions. I kind of feel like the first objective always requires you to have a pretty large army, and by the time you've got to a point where you can build an army that big, it just sort of snowballs, and the following objectives tend to be a bit easy, but nevertheless, I enjoy it anyway. So hopefully anyone that's watched this, or anyone that does watch this, will enjoy it as well. And I am going to jump off now. I will be back tomorrow to stream. I don't actually know. I still haven't decided. I'll be back tomorrow to stream something, and I'll be back on Monday to play some more Supreme Commander. Thanks to everyone that's been here, and I'll catch you guys next time.